We're thinking healthy and easy in the kitchen today. Callie Blunt from the Love Cooks blog is sharing a great way to get a meal on the table fast. I love my slow cooker. Do you use yours a lot?
I use my slow cooker all the time. It is the key to what I call lazy healthy food.
Yeah.
You know, it's just super simple. You set it in there and you forget it and your meal's ready to go.
That sounds great.
Yes.
This one is a slow cooker chicken curry, which sounds delicious.
I'm a huge fan of curries. I feel like they're very healthy, they're very flavorful, and they can be very, very fast.
Okay.
So, let's get
put
it
it together.
So I'm gonna get you to stir and pour for me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do, this is about 4 ounces of coconut milk.
Okay.
Get that coconut flavor going. Then we have about 4 ounces of chicken stock. Organic is amazing. Then we have 15 ounces of tomato sauce. So that's gonna give our curry some punch. And then of course, our curry powder, 2 tablespoons of curry powder. Keep on whisking, you're doing beautiful. We have some cayenne pepper. This recipe has about a ½ teaspoon. You could add more if you want it spicier. And then, there you go, a little bit of salt. Stir that up.
Okay.
And here comes the exciting part. Once you whisk all that together, we're gonna put in our kind of, more hearty ingredients. So we're gonna start off with some white onion.
Okay.
And then we have a bunch of yummy, yummy sweet potato. Sweet potato is so nutritious and filling. It's perfect for January.
And you left the skins on.
Left the skins on.
Yeah.
Because to me, the skin has a lot of nutrients in it, and I like to eat the skin.
Sure, I do too,
Don't
actually.
even worry about peeling those suckers. And then we have a can of garbanzo beans.
Okay.
And then also some chicken. So we don't even have to brown that chicken ahead of time.
Oh, that's
We're
nice.
just gonna put that right there on top. That yummy raw chicken. I know people at home are like, delicious. And then you just toss it all together. So you kind of get it to where you cover it with some of the sauce that's already in there so it gets a little more juicy.
Yeah.
And then we just put the top on the slow cooker. You can either, if you're pressed for time, you can cook it on high for 4 hours, or you can do low for 8 hours.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we've got peas too. Do those go in at the end?
Yes, so those go in at the end. So after this is all cooked through and hot, we're gonna add a cup of frozen peas. And then these are actually my mother-in-law's lemons. I'm so proud of her lemons. We add a little squirt of lemon juice as well.
So you'll just do that?
Just squirt it all on top, stir it all in, serve it up to your hungry, favorite people. So that's it.
It looks delicious. How many will this serve?
So much. So this should serve about 6 people. And I also put it on cauliflower rice. So if you're trying to stay away from grains, maybe you're doing Whole30, cauliflower rice is a great fit for that.
Yeah, I love it too.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, you have a new YouTube show that's so fun.
I do. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. It's called Do It for the Gram, and it's about food styling for Instagram. And we are having the best time, Meryl.
You get lots of good ideas.
So much fun. If you're looking for a way to kind of up your food photos on Instagram, maybe get a few more likes and followers, this is the show for you. And you can just find it on YouTube. Just search for Do It for the Gram. It's right there.
Do it for the gram.
Do it for the gram.
All right, well, you can find this recipe online in the Talk of the Town section at newschannel5.com. You can also find Callie everywhere on social media, and her blog is love-cooks.com. Callie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Meryl. Love you guys.
You too. Always fun to cook with you.
Always an honor to be here. Thanks so much, you guys, and Happy New Year.
Thank you.